So the main consensus on these YouTube streets is that the only type of guys who get a whole bunch of women are like dirty, scuzzy, felons, you know, bad boys and all that good stuff. You know, the common trope that the shit that's been recycled on YouTube for the past, I don't know how many years now, right? And I made videos saying why quote unquote bad boys get women, okay? I also myself have made videos because, well, look, do those type of guys get women? Yes, they do, okay? But before I get into it, this is Tarik Talks. Thank you for joining me. We gonna get on into it, all right? So, do bad boys and the scuzzy type of dudes get females? Yes, they do. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all and say that they don't. Like, oh yeah, girls don't go. Yeah, they do, okay? But sometimes you have to ask yourself, number one, what type of girls do these type of guys get, right? That's number one. Number two is, why would you want to make yourself scuzzy, make yourself a felon, try to sell dope? You know, a lot of these guys, and it's crazy, y'all aren't even gonna believe me when I say this. A lot of guys in jail right now, a large majority is trying to impress females. The stuff that they were doing was to try to impress females, selling dope, being hard, all that stuff. Deep down rooted inside, maybe not all of it, but a large portion of it was to impress females, right? They're going to tell you, oh, it's because I had to survive and blah, blah, blah. Nah, it's a large portion of it is to impress females, okay? But the thing about it is, you guys don't have to do all that, because solid and disciplined guys, they can have sex appeal too. You know, they're able to have sex appeal as well, because the deep rooted thing about why guys that are quote unquote bad boys and stuff, here's the qualities that they do possess. Here's the things that they do possess. They do possess an edge of, number one, you know, excitement. Okay, they live kind of on the edge. So when a chick is out and about with them, you know, they're kind of fun. They do fun stuff, okay? And second, they also possess a sort of, some of them are a-holes, right? Some of them are a-holes. And you know me, on my channel, I don't promote being an a-hole, right? But they have that edge to them. Once again, they have that edge. They're not scared to stand up to a woman, right? They're not scared to stand up to a female. And you don't have to be a bad boy to do those type of things, right? You don't got to be some kind of felon. You don't have to be some kind of, super thug and shit. And then let's talk about the physicality part. Yeah, some of those guys, they're physically fit, okay? And they know how to slang the wood, right? They know how to put it down in bed. They're not scared. They're not scared to put it down in bed, you know, and this goes for any of my guys, whether you're in the flings or marriage or relationships, anything in between. Yes, this is something that you're going to have to use, right? That you're going to have to do, okay? So with that being said, you can have sex appeal as well as a disciplined man. You don't have to be a felon to be fun. You don't got to be a felon to be fun. Yeah, you could be disciplined and solid. And hey, look, are some girls not going to necessarily like that? Yeah, you're going to get girls that, that are going to want to party and do drugs and abuse alcohol and stuff like that. And that's fine. That's not you. You don't got to do that. That's not you. If that's not you, then you don't have to be with that type of chick. Because like I said, what type of females are those type of guys attracting? Probably not the type that you want if you're a guy that's disciplined and solid. Because if you're solid and disciplined, you are not going to want to attract a chick that's on all type of drugs, right? That has a drug abusing problem, or she wants to do shit that's sketchy and shady, right? You're not going to want to attract them type of females. So you shouldn't even worry about that. And yeah, there are chicks, and like, if you drink from here, that's cool. That's completely fine. I'm not shitting on that, right? But let's just be honest. There's quite a bit of people that don't drink either, and you don't gotta drink and shit. You could do fun stuff with her, right? You could do fun stuff. You could take her out. You could bowl, shoot pool, skydive, go-kart racing, that type of stuff. And really, when you got your sex appeal down and you got your body right, you know, the shit that I be talking about, having your body right, having your physique on point, that type of stuff. And she not gonna care if you're a felon and stuff like that. She's just gonna be like, I like what I see, right? She's gonna be like, I like what I see, despite what his interest, despite whether if he's a bad boy or not, right? Because you don't gotta be a bad boy to be muscular and to have a physique on you and look good. You know, you don't gotta be a felon to have a clean haircut, your own style, swag, drip, whatever word you want to attach to it. You don't gotta be a career criminal thug. And this is what fucking blows me. Like, why do these guys always harp on that? Why do these guys always harp on the bad boys and stuff? Like, regular dudes, you know, don't have the same type of attributes. You know, I always talk about going to the gym. I always talk about getting yourself in good shape, great shape if you can. The more the better. Because this is something that is just naturally attractive. And then when you have all that together, you know, having that nice little conversation, being able to talk to the chick, being able to connect with her and vibe with her. Not all chicks like thugs and shit like that. Not all young ladies like guys that are in that street life and all that stuff. Because some chicks, deep down in the back of their heads, they want to build a family, okay? They want a family. They want someone, they want a man that's you know, disciplined, is going to be a good father. But the thing about it is, the reason why a lot of guys got it misconstrued that they only want bad boys is because, unfortunately, and I'm gonna say this, not all, because I know some stand-up guys that are disciplined, you know, they got their stuff together, and you know, the ladies find them sexually attractive, right? They find them physically appealing. But for the most part, a lot of guys that are on the husband end, not all of them, because like I said, I know solid guys, you know, I know solid dudes, but I'm talking about the majority of the population. They don't have sex appeal. They don't. You know, when you see a lot of these dads and stuff like that, they're out of shape. You know, they don't hit the gym at all, and there's no kind of sex appeal there. And hey, look, am I saying that everybody is gonna be some kind of supermodel? No, not at all. But a lot of guys feel like when they get a wife or something like that, or when they get married, like, oh yeah, I'm married, you know, my life is over, fuck it, might as well throw in a towel and just be a slob. But when you're a guy that does have that physicality, that does look good, that does have, you know, that charisma, then yeah, you're gonna find a young lady that is for you, that's on that same wavelength, that's on that same frequency. Because the worst thing that you could do is compromise your morals just because you want to attract females. You know, and the thing about it is, I'm not saying that that's what these videos are saying, but a lot of them are kind of, they give the impression that, hey, you should compromise your morals just to get females, right? And like, oh, females only like guys that have dark triads and that are highly narcissistic, so you might as well do the same thing too, right? That's the tone that it has. Like, that's how, why would you want to compromise? See, if anything is beta, if anything is simping, whatever you want to call it, beta, simp, whatever, if there's anything that's beta, is changing your whole morals, changing your whole swag, changing your whole personality just to get a female, right? When you know damn well you're not into being a bad boy, you're not a bad guy, you're just an average guy, got a good job, got a stable job, but then you start acting differently, you start acting like a shitbag just to get women, you know, you got bigger problems than trying to attract females. Because unfortunately, just like with the whole husband thing, a lot of guys that are more on the intellectual and that are on the more personality spectrum, like, oh, I got a great personality, unfortunately, they lack in, like I said, the physicality part. You know, they lack in that. They just, they don't know that they have the power to have sex appeal, so they just don't bother with it. You know, they think a great personality alone is gonna do it, which is cool, which is fine. You should be respectable, you should be a person that contributes to society. But at the same time, though, like, females, you know, they do look at men kind of like how we look at them. Because I've used that, and I've said this before plenty of times. It's like a chick, I'm gonna mansplain it to y'all. It's like a chick who is super sweet, super kind. She'll give the shirt off her back, and she wants to be with you, but you don't find her physically attractive. Maybe she's a little overweight, right? Maybe she's a little overweight, but it just takes her just losing that weight and getting fit. Then you be like, dang, you know, this chick, she's cool. I could really see myself with her. It's the same concept. Okay, so anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.